Hey, good evening, everybody. I hope you're all keeping well. We are back again with another live show. It is the match review and the player ratings show. Maybe yesterday's 3-0 win against Ipswich Town yesterday. It's at James's Park. We are back up to third in the table. We have sent Ipswich Town back to the Championship. Commiserations to them, obviously, as well. But Mason will be here. He's just on his way home from work. But you know what to do, guys. If you do enjoy the show, please do remember to give us the thumbs up. It's really important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the search results. Please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and your job goes on the channel week in, week out, please smash that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. And please hit the bell notification. It does let you know whenever a live show takes place. Or a pre-recorded video gets uploaded as well. So please do hit the bell to make sure you're all up to date with the content that you do not want to miss at all. And if you'd like to give a donation, feel free. And if you want to become a member, it's 99p and hit the join button to become a member, and you'll be included in the prize draws if you do this as well. Good evening, Brian. Evening all. Me and Wallace felt like we fell off a horse, but well worth the pain. 26 miles in 3 hours, 200,000 quid raised. Oh, wow. Class there, Brian. That's brilliant. Good evening, Monty. Good. Hope you well as well, Brian. Chippers, good evening. Lee. Pick up Pete. Andrew, good evening. God. Good evening, Robert, as well. So, here you are. Of course, so when we see the team come out, there was one change, unfortunately. Joe Linton was pulled out of the side due to injury. Apparently, it's a knee injury. He's going to see a specialist about that. Hopefully, nothing is too serious, and he's not going to be out for a very, very long time. But that does sound like quite a bit of a blow for us as well. So, because of he's been so good in that midfield for us, it really, really has, hasn't he? And Willock got his opportunity yesterday. I mean, Willock wasn't too bad at times as well. But we're good. Some of the games that are coming up are really going to be crying out for Joe Linton that we are really, really going to need, aren't they? So, hopefully, it's not a long-term one. So, yeah. But, yeah. But the rest of it was kept the same. Fabian Schär was okay to play still from that tightness hamstring after coming off against Aston Villa. So, that was good. Even though he was a little bit shaky at times, same with Burn a little bit as well. But I thought our fullbacks yesterday were absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Our fullbacks were in Trippier and Tino. They were magnificent yesterday as well. Bruno had much more of one of his better games yesterday. He was all about the pitch yesterday, which was really, really good as well. Tonali being Tonali, obviously. Murphy had a really, really cracking game yesterday for me. Even though Bonston scored yesterday, I thought he still put himself about, which was good. Isak, quite ineffective for me yesterday at times. Those opportunities he missed as well. I mean, you expect him to be doing a little bit more better with those opportunities. And, it was really, really it was quite a frustrating performance from Isak. So, But Brian says, let's be honest, it was so one-sided. It was, wasn't it? It was very, very so one-sided. Of course, I mean, just too easy for us at times. It really, really was. The only disappointment is we didn't take them. We just did obviously take our opportunities in that first half. A lot of the time, it took us a while to get that first goal, which was from the penalty spot, obviously. Ipswich, to be fair, had tried to create themselves a few opportunities themselves, which we found it pretty difficult to deal with a lot of the time. I thought we did so. But after that, it was just, we know what was going to happen after that. So, there you go. Good evening, Ian. Hope you are keeping well. I mean, Ipswich could have had 9 men in this game, to be fair. Like, they could have had 9 men. Not just because of the Ben Johnson record. I will get onto that just a moment. But Morsey, how was he still allowed to remain on the pitch? Because that was quite a bit of a thingy tackle on Willock, wasn't it? Just yanking him to the floor like that. And apparently, apparently VR did check for a red, but said, No, we're not giving a red for that, which, okay. And I've got to say, the disallowed goal that we had from Bruno, I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with that. I don't think their keeper is not strong enough there, Palmer. He isn't strong enough there to get that ball. I think that goal should have counted. It was very weak from their goalkeeper. It really, really was. So, yeah. And of course, we know Ben Johnson did pick up a second yellow, obviously. Of course. I mean, the dive obviously for the yellow card he got. I mean, he'd been taking lessons off Tom Daly, Charlie, because that was an absolute embarrassment dive. And he got the yellow card for it. And just not long after that, Isak's clearly gonna start getting running towards into the box, and of course, Ben Johnson is just grabbing him, and that's it. And it's a second yellow card, and he's off. Well, he looked a little bit thinking, well, why? Why have you set this off? Well, you know what you've done, pal. You stupid idiot. You were booked for diving, and as if your game couldn't get any worse than that, you go and do that. Early bath for you, son. Off you go. So, yeah. But look at some of the other opportunities we created ourselves. I mean, Bruno had an overhead kick, which was off the line. So we are creating the opportunities, but of course, just we're not taking those opportunities. We really, really aren't, which is a little bit frustrating. It really is a little bit frustrating. So, but then we got the penalty decision we needed, obviously, of course. I mean, it was a penalty all day long, and Ciso knew what he was doing to stop Murphy, and they had to send a referee to the monitor to have a look at it. And yeah, but the referee was up. We know the standard of referees in this league are absolutely useless as well. Even it says it was pathetic refereeing. Good evening, Martin. Hope you're keeping well. The referee yesterday was Michael Salisbury. Good evening, Ray. Hope you're well. Yeah, I've seen a lot of that as well, Brian, to be fair. Good evening, Coffee. Hope you are keeping well. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, Lee, but I'll have a look into it and see what I can possibly do. We got the 3 points, and that's what's important. Yep, absolutely, Ray. That's the main thing, is getting those 3 points that we needed as well. And of course, as I mentioned, go back to the penalty. Isak took it away very, very well. Keeper hesitated to dive, and he put us 1-0 up, and that's what we needed going into half-time. And second half, I just thought we just now need to bury this team now. We just need to bury them now. They're down to 10 men. It's been pretty much a one-sided game. And then, well, we just need to do what we need to do in the second half. Hopefully try and get a goal from open play. And that's exactly what we did, obviously, as well. I mean, good little link-up play between, of course, Trippier and Murphy as well. Great cross by Trippier as well. Trippier's deliveries were much more better yesterday as well. They were so much better compared to last week, because they were absolutely all over the place. And it was a good header from Byrne to get on the end of it as well. And I like that, and that was really, really good. And that put us 2-0 up, and you're thinking, right, this is it. We are definitely well in the driving seat now. So, have I missed any comments out? Good evening, Coffee. Hope you're keeping well as well. Yeah, the tickets are quite expensive as well, so going to be a tough end of the season for the two, but I'm convinced that we can do it. We can keep going. That's all we need to do, is keep picking up the points as well. That's all we need to do, is keep picking up the points as soon as we do. And of course, we get the third goal, obviously, as well. I mean, wow. I'm just delighted for the lad. I really, really am. People have been writing him off quite early already. The guy's barely had a lot of minutes in the Premier League, but it's a great corner from Trippier, and William Osula just gets his head on it. It's a great looping header. Keeper Palmer has no chance, and we're 3-0 up, and what a way to get your first goal in the Premier League for the club. I'm delighted for the lad. I said there was going to be something in this lad, and look what happened as well. Just a great header it was. No chance, and the celebrations were really, really hilarious as well. We know the guy's a bit of a nutter, don't we? But he would have been absolutely delighted with that. To get his first goal for your club is just brilliant. It was a great header as well. And he should be ahead of Wilson in terms of coming off the bench. Because I'm sorry, yesterday, Callum Wilson did absolutely nothing again for me yesterday. Really disappointing. And it just shows that this lad is pretty much done in terms of Premier League football. It just shows it's a player that has to be released come the end of the season. So, yeah. And Monty's just gifted a £5 super chat. Mad Dog got booked for putting his hand on the fourth official. The fourth official looked at Mad Dog with a face like Thunder the Pig. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But thanks for the £5. So much. I really appreciate that as well. And yes, that means Tyndall does get a touchline ban as well, unfortunately. Yeah, it was nice to see the women's get a draw today. They could have opportunities to do that as well. Probably could have a couple of opportunities to get more as well, which are a little bit unlucky with as well. He's really hungry and has that desire to cause to opposition. Exactly. Do you know what I liked as well? As soon as he got that ready after his first goal, he was determined to try and look for a second goal, which you say would just deflected and went wide. But you could tell that Osula, there is something within the lad. He was like, I'm going to have another chance to see if I can score again. Just a little bit lucky it didn't. But Callum, it just shows that he should be ahead of Callum Wilson, as I mentioned. I mean, Callum Wilson yet to score in the Premier League this season. Osula has got his first goal in the Premier League this season, who's had a very little minutes. And there you are. Chippers, thank you so much for your 8 months of membership. Really appreciate that. But what I could see at the match was Tyndall had words with the fourth official next to him, so I take it Tyndall must have said something he could have done as well. He possibly, yeah. Apparently it's just for shouting instructions on the pin. Jesus. But surely, what's wrong with that, though? What is wrong with that? No, Mason, to be honest with you, he's just having some grub as well, so, yeah. But quite a few nominees for man of the match for today, so definitely. It was commiserations to Ipswich Town. Again, it's all three teams have went straight back down, which is a little bit of a shame. It really is. Because some of the other teams deserve to go before them. Some of those definitely deserve to go before them. It really did. But, yeah. But what I did like as well, which I thought was really nice, is both sets of fans coming together for the appreciation of none other than Sir Bobby Robson, which is why I've just changed my background just for one night only, where there he is there. Even the chance to There's Only One Bobby Robson by both sets of fans was absolutely fantastic. Not to mention when the fans coming out the ground as well, coming together as well with the appreciation for Sir Bobby as well, which was a really nice thing to see as well, because we know Bobby was an incredible manager for both clubs, obviously as well. So I thought that's why I've decided there's only one Bobby Robson, and that's why I've named the title the show. There's only one Bobby Robson as well. So again, just a really lovely suggestion it was for both sets of fans to come together to show their appreciation for that man there who is missed so much as well. So really good that was to see as well. Yeah, cheers, Ray. It's just for one night only, and we're back to the original. Just this one. So apparently it just wasn't for shouting instructions. Oh god. Coffee. But yeah, just a shame it is as well. Good evening, Julie. Hope you're keeping well. But yeah, it's all about the points now. I mean, Ipswich double done over them as well. We're back up. We're back up to third in the table as well. So top Champions League is within our hands for next season. It really is. So we are still within a mighty chance of doing it. Just keep picking those points up. We do have Brighton away next. We know they're a little bit of a bogey team for us, but let's see. They haven't been exactly brilliant themselves. Only just won 3-2 yesterday as well. So let's see how that game goes next week as well. And we do have Chelsea. We can beat Chelsea as well. Very, very funny team as well for me, Chelsea. Ipswich fans were brilliant. Was talking to 3 of them for a few minutes, said nice things. That's great, Ray. That's what I really like to see. That's really, really what I like to see. So, he's coming in now. So, of course, we will get his thoughts on the game as well. So, Mason is just coming in now. There he is. There you are.
Hello.
Good. There you are. I mean, let's get your thoughts on it, Mason. I mean, it took a while to get the goal. Hey, I know you had a feeling you would put that. I know you would put that in. But it was just, I mean, it did take us a while to get going, Mason, but it's the main thing is we goal before half time.
Chip, at least I don't sit on my mum's knee on the year. Sorry, what was your question again?
I mean, it did take us a while to get the goal, but we had to get it, even though if it was a penalty or not.
Before that, I think I could have buried one of them chances.
The opportunities he missed, though. Do you think he is carrying an injury?
Well, there was nothing, no matter when he scored that penalty.
Because those chances, Shelley should have one of those could have went on target.
Is it a lot? But Real Sociedad fans said he can't go missing in games the majority of the time. I mean,
but it was just apart from the penalty, his all-around game wasn't fantastic.
Something's not right. Is he having an injury, or is the Real Sociedad fans right? Personally, I'm in a mix. But the fact is, he would be complaining if he's carrying an injury. I mean, Jordan would have done the same. He won 5-1, Ray. Ray was just asking the Liverpool score, by the way. I mean, I'm not watching my Isak in a minute. In that agree with Bogey there. I would be worried if Isak's not getting the chance.
Well, you probably would be, wouldn't you?
The fact is, as well, we're being linked with Liam Delap. I'm sorry, he was non-existent in that game yesterday.
He didn't do a lot for them, did he?
He was non-existent in that game yesterday.
I mean, yeah, he was. I mean, let's talk about the Ben Johnson send it off. Obviously, he's booked for diving because he's been taking lessons off Tom Daly, and then not long after that, he goes and he's grabbing Isak, who's pretty much going away, and he's got the referee has no choice but to send him off.
Ray, if you haven't seen it from the league as well, I mean. Stupid. I think it is stupidity from Ben Johnson. No, for a fact, he was. I couldn't see it from where I was sitting.
Yep.
I thought when the referee blew his whistle, I thought, "Fuck's sake, they're gonna give a penalty here."
I thought it was a dive all day long.
I thought it was a penalty at first because where I sit the other end.
No, I
thought it was a penalty. I thought it was a penalty. Because you're saying that because you've got decent enough view. I couldn't see from my end.
Because it was down my end, wasn't it? So
I thought at first it was a penalty.
But I'm glad it was dived in. I must have double checked it as well, and it definitely was a dive.
It was busy,
but
it was fucking busy yesterday. Like Christ.
I mean, do you think that? Do you think Morsey was lucky not to be sent off as well for the way he just threw Willock to the floor?
He should have been sent off now.
Yeah, he should have been.
It was absolutely criminal that he was pokey. Who the fuck? I'm not. Pokey. Tit.
Our fans showed their class yesterday, pulling the Ipswich fans miles better than we got in Villa when we went down. Yeah, absolutely.
Pokey.
Yeah.
Pokey, not fucking pokey.
Mark says, hi, Peter Mason. I fully recovered from that fall I had. Good to see you all okay now, Mark. But I'm 100% better now. Good result for the Tomb Army. I'm looking forward to our next game against Brighton.
Bogey, I do apologise, but Chip has been a twat.
But the referee had to give no choice but to send Ben Johnson off. You kind of go grabbing people like that. As soon as you're on a yellow card, you give the referee you've given the referee no option.
Bogey is just he's just but nice, and he can't help it. Bogey has just mentioned it there. He was one of the worst. So that ref was awful, and he's just said it there. The worst one all season.
Well, he's definitely up there with some of the worst as well. I mean, it was just a shambolic one. I mean, they should have sent Mosey off. I mean, Charlie, the referee could have just blew for a penalty straight away first because that was more of a penalty. What did you make of the disallowed goal? Because I didn't think there's anything wrong with it.
I was right in front of it. Never mind with it.
It's weak from Palmer.
It happened with the same with Allison last week with Daka.
It was a bit similar, wasn't it?
It was similar as that. Both with the exact same and both with the exact same.
Exactly. There's more than Benson that should have been sent off here. Good evening, Martin. Hope you are keeping well as well. David, good evening. Good evening, David. Hope you are keeping well. As well. But second off, it just time to bury this lot now. And we get the early goal. I mean, it's a great cross from Trippier to find it's good link up between him and Murphy, and it's a great ball in from Trips and Bird just there. He's like, he manages to jump two players to get his header into that.
Yeah, I mean, why is people taking the piss out with me, the need?
No.
Come on. I mean, it's just can't.
Well, because Cardiff are down.
No, freaking there, that twat Chippers.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I forgot the question now because of that twat and Lee. What was the question again, Sonny? Because people have.
Do you know what? Now I've forgotten what it was as well. Keep it on subject, guys.
And you're putting yourself freaking tits.
Wasn't that impressed with the lap yesterday, but he's got decent pace. Yeah, he was. But
and you know what you're doing, Lee? You're freaking encouraging Chippers.
Do you know what? What was it? We're gonna. I mean, the way. Sorry, yes, on a Burns goal, the way he got above two players.
Obviously, it's with his height as well. I think if they had Christian Walton in goal, I think. I mean, with the size of him and Dan Burn, I'm surprised McKenna didn't start him for his height. Because of Burn with it. And now they've got Burgess, the common Burgess, a centre back. But you know what it is? For Burns' height in set pieces, they should have started Bolton.
Okay. Top class, the background there, Peaches, David. Yeah, I thought just included that.
It was a well taken goal by Burn, though.
Absolutely. But let's talk about Osula because I'm delighted for the lad. It's a great corner from Trippier, and what a way to get your first Premier League goal.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bullet of a header for where I was sitting. You could tell it was. You could tell it was going in as well. But yeah, it was a good, well-taken goal by Osula. I hope, I know, I don't know if anybody said it, but I'm going to say it. Yeah, hopefully he kicks. Hopefully this is the time for the rest of the season that he can kick
do
on.
you know what? Why not? I mean, Charlie, you'd be delighted to get that first goal. I mean, he should now be ahead of Wilson in terms of coming off the bench.
But the fact is, he's saying that I think he should have had 2 yesterday.
He was very lucky. He thought, right, I've got one. I'm going to try for another. Just a shame it deflected and went wide. But it just determined what he was wanted to do. I'm sorry, but Wilson, on the other hand, did absolutely naff all.
Hopefully he can get some more minutes against Brighton on Sunday. Because I think the lad will get the confidence in morale boost now with
well, exactly.
Scoring,
you give the lad minutes, he will develop as a player. And the fact is, isn't that his first Premier League goal?
Yes, it is. And
I'm sure it is.
And it's his first goal since I think last season when he was at Derby when he scored against Accrington Stanley.
Yeah, I mean, what a way to get your and the fact is, he's even got a goal ahead of Callum Wilson in the Premier League. Callum Wilson hasn't scored a goal in the Premier League this season.
You can just tell. It's see
which which player is now willing to play you should be looking to play ahead of the other. He did get a goal for us in the league against the.
And I scored.
This is Osula's first Premier League goal.
He hasn't scored in the league in any league since I was on. He hasn't scored in any league since when he played for Derby against Accrington Stanley. That's what I was on about. And I scored in the cup. I mean, in league form.
I mean, the celebrations were just bonkers, weren't they?
No, was I?
I'm glad Osula got his chance to perform, and then step overs was very good. That should have been for Wilson out of first. Do you know what, Bulky? It should be. Because I've said Wilson is, in terms of Premier League level, Wilson's finished. Because I thought Wilson did absolutely nothing again yesterday. Fingers crossed. We shouldn't be doing that, Ray. If we are doing that, that's being very, very silly. Because Charlie, Eddie, the coaching staff, the owners, the board have got to be looking at Wilson's performances of late. And it just looks like he is just now ready to just call it very, very soon.
They'll probably have second thoughts now with Osula scoring yesterday. They're going to have second thoughts here. Like, whether after 2 year extension is true, but Wilson can't even do it against fucking Ipswich Town now. Never mind fucking Birmingham.
Exactly, Ipswich Town. And Chippers, I kind of agree there because he's just standing there now. Just what's he doing? Where's the movement?
The fact is, as well, you got an up and coming striker who was signed from Sheffield United in the summer, who made his breakthrough yesterday. What did Wilson do? Note.
Exactly, and yeah, that's why
I would be hot, and it just shows you. It just shows you that he has been in Lewis Hall mode this season.
Yep,
and hopefully he can kick on now because. If you remember this time last season, we're starting to see
Lewis Hall got his opportunity. He was roundabout there, not just a little bit.
We're starting to see Lewis Hall a bit more.
Yes.
So hopefully this is a start with Osula.
Yep, absolutely. Good evening, Yabba. Hope you're keeping well. But what do you make of both sets of fans coming together for the chanting of one Sir Bobby Robson?
I think it was excellent.
I mean, I loved it as well. I mean, not just during the game, but at the end of the game, when both sets of fans were coming out the ground.
And the last one game, I give the very same 4 times to the Man United fans, but I didn't do any of that. I didn't do any of that at Ipswich yesterday. Normally, a couple of times I give the very same to any away fan, but Ipswich, nah. It was the first time in ages since the last time. The first time in a long time. But I give the very same to any away fan. I couldn't do it yesterday because of the affiliation with Bobby Robson. It'll be back in I'll be back out in business when we're at Chelsea because I hate the bastard to me.
Yeah. Wilson is one of Eddie's favourites, so and he doesn't like get rid of his favourites. Time's now got to think, right, that's it. Time to go. We did it to Richie. We did it to Drummond last season. We can do it to Wilson now. Bruno goal should have stood. Yeah, I agree. Respect to the Ipswich. Do you know what? Fair play to their fans for staying all the way after full time, just applauding their team as well. We know they're going back down, but again, fair play to them just for sticking around. I think one of the chants apparently I heard was Norwich City, we are coming for you.
I think they were saying that. I think we're going to Coventry City and all. That depends if they win the playoffs, so. Because they said we're going to Coventry City, but that depends if Coventry win the freaking playoffs.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, with those. But do you know what? Great, both sets of fans just come together, just as one for the whole of one man of Sir Bobby Robson, who as a man is really, really missed at this moment of time, and no doubt he'll be looking down as well. He really, really will be. Sir Bobby Robson would proud as his almost exactly, yeah, but absolutely. Good evening, Lawrence. Hope you are keeping well as well. But that's why I had to name the show tonight. Only one Bobby Robson. There's a banner in there, and I just had to change the background just for one night. Yeah, I know, Ray. They have. I don't think he'll win that playoffs as well.
It'll be either Sheffield. There's two teams. Either Sheffield United or Coventry.
It could be, yeah. It could be one of those.
That's only two teams still with it.
Yeah. But in terms of from there, miss, it's just about getting keeping getting the points now. I mean, as I mentioned, we do have Brighton on next week. A little bit of a bogey team for us.
I just hope Danny Welbeck's injured next Sunday league.
Well, they know they're missing João Pedro because he only just beat West Ham.
No, but they've still got fucking Danny Welbeck though. Didn't say that. They've still got Welbeck.
Well, we'll get second by the end of the season.
Hey, you say that. You say that. We'll watch them score next Sunday.
Is it true that Liam Dillard has the 30 million release clause in his contract now? Ipswich are relegated.
Yep.
I'll be right. Listen, don't want the Mackems back up. The problem now, lad, is we're going to have 3 yo-yo teams due to FFP. That's the problem, Borky. They probably do have the money, but they're just frightened to break the bank because we know how corruption of the Premier League, of their FFP and PSR rules are. And there you are. And that's why the teams are going straight back down again, which is a real shame. It is a real shame to see it happening. So,
just like Leeds, they'll have to have a turnover again if they want to stay up, and obviously don't want to be in the mistake to have when got relegated to League One. When they had the double relegation that time, they don't want to do what happened last time.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Just remember, guys, if you are enjoying, please do remember to hit the likes. Please do remember to subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. If you're not yet subscribed, then your job will goes on this channel. We are getting closer now on our way to 2,400. We are on the way of getting there now. So please, if you are brand new, please, of course, do make sure you have subscribed to the channel. It's completely free to do so, and it does help make us grow as well. And your support is always appreciated, as always, on this channel to help us keep growing as well. At least we should be getting a share of that unshoot parish. Yeah, we should. And cheers, Alessandro, just for one night only. Just for this one night because of the whole Bobby Robson connection between both sets of fans and both sets of the clubs as well, because of who he's managed as well. Okay, right, and so...
Oh, was that a red card? What cheating bastard?
Who was it?
Mazraoui. Cheating bastard.
Which game you got on?
No, I just gave up with Sky Sports News. What a cheating twat.
For who was it?
When you got Ivalson sent off.
That wasn't a red card
cheating
because he
bastard.
slipped. It was
what
he slipped.
Cunt.
He slipped. He slipped. There's nothing he could do about that. Yabba's just gifted a membership. Cheers, Yabba. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, then, right, on to the next part of the show. You know what that is? It is obviously the player ratings. So please do take part in the chat, guys, and let us know what your ratings are for the you would give the players for yesterday.
Can I just say as well, we're still going to finish second.
Yes, we can.
If we beat, I think if we beat Arsenal, I think we'll guarantee of getting second. To be honest,
I mean, their focus is on the Champions League at the moment. It really is.
It is.
Looking forward to see that incident on Match of the Day 2 tonight. You'll see Lawrence
what
and
a
I
cheating bastard.
Wouldn't mind playing Wrexham and home in a pre-friendly game. Maybe wouldn't be that bad as well. So, right, I'll start player ratings. So I'll kick it off this time with Nick Pope. Do you know what? He had now to do. Really, did he? He may as well have pulled a deck chair, had a deck chair in front of the goal, just sitting there sipping a few cocktails.
Yabba, thank you again.
Oh, well done, Yabba. Thank you for another one. What should we give Pope? Do you know what? I'll give Pope an 8. Because he didn't put anything wrong yesterday. So I'll give Pope an 8. 8 boring day, pretty much. So, yeah, it was, wasn't it? So an 8 for Pope. And we got another 8 for Pope as well. And we've got 1-7 as well for Pope. Pope 8 is throwing the ball as much. Do you know what? It is, yeah. We know his kicking's really, really not the best, is it? But I don't think he gave any balls away yesterday. He didn't give any balls away yesterday, which was good. So an 8 for Pope. Okay. Onto the back four, you, Mason, who got 2 assists yesterday. Kieran Trippier. God, I'm waiting for it.
10.
Yay, I was waiting for it. Yes, I think it's a 10 all day long. 2 assists, two assists yesterday as well. That was really, really rectified from what happened last week. And his delivery was so much better as well. So I think it's an easy 10 for Trippier. Easy. 10, 9, and a 10 as well for Trips. So a lot of high ones coming in. I thought he was my man of the match yesterday, Trippier. Oh, and another give one for Yabba. Cheers, Yabba, for gifting that out. So a lot of 10s coming in for Trippier. Brilliant yesterday.
That's meant to Choppy.
Yeah, it was. Well, Choppy, hope you well. You've just been gifted him a membership as well. Trips an easy 10. Yeah, couldn't agree more. So an easy 10 for Mr. Kieran Trippier. Okay, right. Centre backs. Fabian Schär was a little bit dodgy in the first half, I thought. Really, really was. But did start to get a little bit more better throughout the game but in that Ipswich just really, really, just soon as we went in front, I think Ipswich just completely went apart after that. So I'll go with a. I'll go with a. I'll go with a 7 for Schär. I thought it was all right. Not the greatest, a little bit dodgy, but got a little bit better throughout the rest of the game, I thought. So a 7 for Schär. 7, 8, 7, and a lot of 7s coming in for Schär. Okay, alongside of Mason, who did get a goal, was Dan Burn.
Solid performance from him.
Yeah, it was. Bit shaky in the first half, I thought, as well.
I'm going to give him a 9 for the goal.
What are you giving him?
9 for the goal.
Okay, then. Fair enough. Yeah, good header. Did well to outjump 2 of their players as well. So, yeah. Yeah, so we got an 8. We do have an 8 for Dan Burn. 7 made a few mistakes, but got an easy goal. Yeah, he did. Did well. Yeah. So there's some 8s coming in, some 7s coming in as well for Dan Burn. Right, last of the back four, of course, was Tino, and I thought Tino was absolutely outstanding again yesterday. He was absolutely fantastic again, I thought, Livramento. He's doing that position very, very well. He's making that position and him for himself at the moment. And again, I thought his hold on the ball was good. I don't think he actually didn't give the ball away at all yesterday. It was really, really great from Tino yesterday. I thought he was outstanding again. And he does link up well with Harvey Barnes. He's really linking well with Harvey Barnes. So I'm giving Tino a 9. I thought he was immense yesterday. Absolutely brilliant. So a 9 for Tino. So we got a 9. We've got 9s. We've got an 8.5 as well for Mr. Livramento. Cheers, Choppy. Just had to, just for this night, for the whole, because of the whole connection between the both clubs he was at. So 9, 8.5, of course, for Livramento. Right, so we go into the midfield now. So Mason, take it away with Mr. Tonali.
Oh, yeah. I think he was a bit shaky as well.
I thought he still was. I mean, that chance, Mason, if that chance went in, that would have been a belter goal.
I know he was shaky in the first like 15 or 20 minutes, but he got into the game. 9.
Okay, yeah, I think that's reason. Yeah, I think he was very, very good again, Tonali. Imagine if that goal went in, Mason.
I would have given him a 10 for that.
Oh, that would have been a beautiful goal, wouldn't it? Just a shame the board, the upper the woodwork denied him. I'll tell you what, the Forest game, how many times did they hit the woodwork?
I got 6 out of work.
They must have hit the woodwork about quite a few times yesterday. I know Morgan Gibbs White twice did. So somebody coming in with the team. 9 runs the team. A lot of 9s coming in for Tonali as well. Pulp truly with her ratings now. She's going for the 8 for Pulp, 10 for Trips, Tino and 8 in a burn of 7.5. Tonali an 8.5 for me and Share a 6 into Tonali 9 from Julie. Tonali and he got smacked with the ball behind the goal when it powdered over the bar. Oh, just unlucky that goal. Just unlucky that didn't go in. That would have been a wow. Okay. Bruno. Do you know what? I thought Bruno was very, very good yesterday. Much better. Much, much more better than it has been of late. I thought Bruno was putting himself about a heck of a lot yesterday, which was good. And that's what we want to see from Bruno. And that's what he did very, very well yesterday as well. So Bruno's going to get an 8 for me because I thought he made a name for himself yesterday as well. And he did what he had to do. He put himself all about yesterday. So an 8 for Bruno. The Incredible Hulk. 7.5, 8, 7. Bruno a 9. His best. Do you know what? Yeah. Because they haven't been spectacular as of late from Bruno, but I thought it was more really, really back to Bruno as how it normally is with him. So a lot of 8s, and an 8.5 as well. Okay. I didn't like the way he thumbed Johnson off. Well, Johnson had to be sent off, didn't he? You can't do that. Not quite back to his best, but getting there. Yeah, I agree, Julie. Okay, Mason, the last one of midfield was Joe Willock.
He didn't do much.
He was okay. He was all
7?
right.
7?
I mean, not.
I think he didn't do much yesterday.
I thought pretty ineffective in the first half. Second half was a more better.
I'll give him a 7.
7, okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Was a bit of a quiet one in the first half, but yeah, second was more involved, I thought. Yeah, 7 not great. 7, yeah, some 7s coming in for Joe Willock as well. 1 6 from Ian. Willock, he looks confused to me off the ball. We know he has had a lot of lack, a very little minutes, hasn't he? As well, we know he's been unlucky with injuries as well. Willock, that's been his problem.
In my eyes, he should have started Miley yesterday.
So a lot of 7s and 6s for Willock. Do you think they just start Willock Mason because Willock has that drive with the ball?
Yeah, but with Miley, you get both.
You can do as well. Okay, so now we go into the 3 in midfield. No, sorry, the attacking 3 now. So I'll, of course, me with Jacob Murphy, and I thought Jacob Murphy was absolutely outstanding yesterday. He really, really was. Good link up between him and Trippier at times was absolutely great. And Murphy did really make him name for himself. He was putting a lot of balls in the box, just a shame no one was getting on the end of them. But I thought it was a really, really cracking performance from Jacob Murphy. I'm giving Murphy a 9. I thought he was very, very good yesterday, Murphy. So I'm giving Murphy a 9. Just waiting for a certain somebody to come up with possibly a big rating for him as well. Yeah, Miley hasn't been great either. Maybe Miley is probably a little bit rusty as well, possibly. Murphy an 8. Totally agree. Right, totally right, Mason. Miley all day. Murphy 9. Murphy and your 9. Hey, I was just waiting for it. Coffee. 10 out of 10. Pushing Rafinha hard for that Ballon d'Or.
No, it is. I wouldn't mind going for Rafinha in the summer, like.
I'm not sure. A for Murphy a 9. Canny performance, but still his passing in the balls could be better. I think he was putting some good crosses in, just no one was getting on the end of them. No. Or trying to get on the end of them. Murphy and 8. Thought Miley played alright. He was okay, yeah. Which we will get on to as well. Okay, Mason. Harvey Barnes.
No excellent game yesterday.
Do you know what? Despite him not scoring, I thought again it was another great performance from him.
No, Choppy. We're not Santinari. 9.
9 for Barnes as well. Okay, then.
If you want Anson back, sell Longstaff instead.
There you are. Choppy, you did that on Friday's show as well.
You did that on Friday with Hal.
Choppy, you've had another big one there.
How about Choppy? You've had another cock up there.
It's not true. Cods, no. Let's see. That's it.
Bonds big financial problems. They're in big financial shit, aren't they?
Yeah, Bonds are 9. Bonds are 9. Bonds are 7. I thought Bonds did well, despite him not scoring yesterday. Do you know what? He's linking up well with him and Tino are linking very well down that left-hand side. He was just a little bit unlucky that Bonds had an opportunity which he just put too high, unfortunately. But I thought he's still making a name for himself in that position, I thought. He really, really is. Bonds a 9 was good, but still canny. Bonds a 7.5. Oh, there's Chippers with his rating for Wilson already. Well, when we get on to that. Right, last one, of course, was Isak. Scored a penalty, but again, it's just, it was pretty quietly ineffective from Isak yesterday. I'm surprised one of those other opportunities just didn't go on target.
No.
or at least try to aim for the target, which is a little disappointing. Maybe Isak's going to have off games as well, but I'm still thinking that others are saying the same as well. Is Isak carrying an injury?
I was going to say that one.
Yeah, no worries. I'm still thinking, is Isak still carrying an injury? I'm going to give Isak a 6 because he scored the penalty, but he was very ineffective, which was the problem. 6.5 off the boil, maybe injured. 7, something is up with him. It could well be he has a niggle. 6.5. So some says 7s and some 6.5s. Are coming in for him. So, okay, so we go into substitutions. I'm not convinced everyone's going to have different opinions on it, Ray. There's something not right, looking right with him. He's been quite ineffective in the past couple of games, I think. He has looked quite ineffective. He's not been at his best. Right, so that is all the starting 11. We'll go into substitutes, Mason. We'll give you starting off with Anthony Gordon.
He didn't do much when he came on.
I thought he did already. He had couple of opportunities that just went wide.
7.
Do you know what? I mean, what do you make of Eddie's commentary that Gordon's not 100% fit at the moment? And he's carrying a knee injury, apparently.
Concerning.
So what we giving 7?
I give him a 7.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. I'm not convinced Isak. That's fair enough, Ree. Everyone's going to have different opinions on it. Isak is right. Yeah, that's true as well. 6, 7, 5. But if he has a proper hit, he did have a haircut, didn't he? So, yeah. Right. Gordon 70. He looked fine in the pitch and was running about. Well, he did. He knows that he's going to have to really, really earn his place back. He really has to. So we've got a 7 and a 6 for Gordon. Okay. Lewis Miley. He was okay when he come on. It was all right. I will say, what should we give Lewis Miley? He was okay. I would say I'll give. Do you know what? I'll give him a 7. I was going to say 6 at first, but he was all right when he come on, so I'll give him a 7 for Lewis Miley. Chippers thinks I think he isn't being asked to manage himself as Wilson. Is it good enough? Possibility, Chippers. They want to say report they can smoke as much and sniff as much glue as they want.
Right, Sinclair, your club better fuck off for being linked with our players again.
Miley 6, Rusty 6, 5, and a 6.5. Okay, right. So we go on to the other substitutions. Oh, who do I give you, Mason?
Don't give us a ones, please.
No, Mason, I'm going to give you. There he is. Nope.
10.
Oh, are we giving him a 10 already, are we?
I thought he was a fucking workhorse when he came on.
Do you know what? Great header. And do you know what?
After
wanted to look for a second goal as well.
When he scored the first, he never stopped. He was working his fucking arse off.
And it just shows me that he can actually try and play in 2 positions, up front and out on the right wing.
Exactly.
Well, there's 2 10s have come in there, and a 9. He just loves playing. Osula 10 for the dancer reminded me of Mason. And a 1+ for the Paquetá whole. Osula, he was like a breath of fresh air when he came on. Oh, Jan Plake to play of the match. Yeah, are you going with Choppy? Because I think my man of the match I said was Trippier. 9.5 and an 8 as well for Osula. So a lot of high ratings coming in for Osula. Oh, he's giving it to Osula. Okay, then. Fair play. Right, then. Callum Wilson, let's may as well get it over and done with, shall we? I mean, I think it's coming. It's that point now where Wilson just can't cope it in the Premier League anymore, unfortunately, which is a real shame. But the injuries have caught massively, haven't they? And Wilson has to be released at the end of the season. It'll be silly. Don't give him a new deal, please. You've got to look at it, and the thing is, performances have been absolutely but of non-existent. And just pragmatically, it was pretty non-existent again when he came on yesterday. Wilson, I will give a 1. It was very, very ineffective. So 0-0-2. 3 for being able to jog on the pitch. Exactly, Ray. Only bring him on if the game's in the bag now. Wilson, you cannot do it. Wilson -10, lost his pace. Legs are gone, injury prone. Yeah. Wilson a 5. Ian, very generous. But again, it's your rating, Ian.
That one, and I didn't do much in the game for Ipswich yesterday, but I hope somebody has persuaded the lot to say for Newcastle in the summer, because I wouldn't mind taking them.
Even as a coach, Wilson would get injured. Not very much as a player. Exactly. Eddie telling press Wilson important around training ground, and he needs to say that. Exactly, David. Time to go.
Bye-bye.
Sorry, Wilson. Out the door. Finished. No disrespect, but you can't do it in the Premier League anymore. So that's why I've given him a 1. Just for coming on the pitch. That was it.
Match if he gets released and sign him if they get in the Premier League. Oh, you know how I tell you about Jamie Vardy going to Sheffield? If he goes to Sheffield Wednesday, it's true, you know. He wants to come back.
Does he?
He wants to come back to Sheffield Wednesday. It's true, you know.
Oh, hold on. Very funny. Depends if Delap will play second fiddle to Isak. Mason, you said when you first come on that Delap is now awful. Now you want to sign him.
I didn't see you were shite. He didn't have a good game yesterday.
Well, yeah, he was quite ineffective.
I think he is still coming up with I think he is still coming up with injury and that, you know.
Well, he has been having that. He has been playing with that.
I think he was coming. That's why I know he came off. I think he was coming up with injury yesterday, you know, to be honest.
Yeah, possibility. Right then, last substitution, Mason, and it was good to see the return of Sven Botman.
Stand as 5, just for the time he was on.
Well, he didn't. Yeah, fair enough. He was on, not on. It was after the 80th minute, wasn't it? So, Choppy says we need Delap and Mbuemo. Mbuemo would be a cracking player. Delap isn't in a good team, though. So he won't play his best foot. He says, right, that's a possibility. 10 for Botman just for being back.
But the fact is, we're signed Tino from Southampton, who got relegated. Look at him now. We're signed Harvey Barnes from Leicester, got relegated. Look at him now. Delap will be the same. Delap will be the same because Eddie Howe's has made 2 relegation players 2 of the best players in the team.
Yeah, he has.
Why can he not do it to Delap?
Well, yeah, that's a good point there, Mason. I suppose so. 3, always a 10 for Botman. Yeah, it was good to see him back, and it's just now keeping him fit. It might take him a few sub-appearances before he gets back in the starting lineup again. By the looks of it, but it's great to have him back in the team, and just got to now keep him fit now. That's all we need to do. Batman an 8. Okay, right then. So that is all the players rated. So it is back to me. And I can't believe who I'm going to get this time. Oh. Yes, this is who I'm going to get next. And it's my turn to get them. It's my turn to get them this time. So, yes, you know who that is. That is none other than the referee, Michael Salisbury. And he was absolutely dreadful yesterday.
Can somebody know? If he's from fucking Nottingham, right? I swear to God, will you please go to Paul Gallan's and just fucking shag him, please?
Oh God, I don't know where he's from. So referee, I'm giving him a 1 as well.
Yeah.
If he'd used song and dance, would be a good laugh. No, I don't, Ray, unfortunately. Referee -1 million. Crap -100. Oh, I've done that. Referee a 3 was absolutely shit.
He's from Preston. He's from
Lancashire.
He's from the outskirts of Preston.
Referee -100. Referee 0 total shite. Okay, Mason. Fans.
10 out of 10.
Yay.
You know, can I please throw? It's the first time I'm going to ask this, but could I please throw the Ipswich fans in there as well?
Go for it.
I'll give the Ipswich fans a 10 as well because they're the best away fans I've seen at St James' Park this season.
Do you know what? Yeah, I agree.
Ever?
Do you know what? Well, yeah, that's a good idea to throw both sets of fans in there because it was rather than us having a banter with the opposition fans, we were coming together in for one person only.
And I said it when I first came on. I always give the away fans the V sign, but I didn't with Ipswich. I couldn't with Ipswich.
There you are. Their fans were brilliant yesterday.
I was gutted when I wanted them to stay up, but I was gutted when they got relegated yesterday because I wanted them to stay up. They were the only side who got promotion. Who got promotion last season? I wanted them to stay up now, bastards.
Agree,
Well,
Mason. They were kind of friendly to talk to as well. There you are. 10 for all the fans.
Hopefully they don't do it. Hopefully they can try and get back in the Premier League next season. Because you know
Hopefully
what it is.
they can.
Because you know what it is. They've got the squad to do it.
They can. I think they do as well.
Chippers, no, you would.
Agree, so they were kind of friendly to talk to as well. Right, last one.
Chippers, you chag him.
Where's he? Anyhow, I'm going to give Eddie a 9. Great to see him back on the touchline. And the gaffer is back. And let's hopefully we can help us keep getting the points throughout the remainder of the season and get us in the top and get us in the Champions League places. So there you go. Great. Eddie and 8. Great to see him back, and a 10 for Eddie as well. So great to see him back. I mean, yes. Eddie 10 because he is back after a really bad illness. Yep, I'm glad he's back. And that's hopefully he's yeah. It's all about getting the points now throughout the rest of the season to get us in the Champions League for next season. So there you are. So that is all the players that we rated. Eddie 9 and Eddie Howe still not 100% well, but it was nice to see, nice to win on his return. It certainly was. It certainly was. Good to see. Definitely was great to see Eddie back as well. So, I mean, can we go all the way to the Champions? Can we finish in the Champions League position come the end of the season?
Hopefully, but a bit. I think I'm going to say it. Yeah, it'll be the icing on the cake. Icing on the cake if we get second as well. I've got a feeling I will get second.
Do you think so?
I've got a feeling I'll get second.
9. Oh, just read that one. Good evening. Hi, Peter Mason. How are you both doing from Kate Jonathan? Very, very well. Great to see you as well. Hey, great win yesterday. We keep pushing for Champions League come the end of the season. It's for all the times for Tyndall to get a touchline ban when Eddie needs him. Exactly, Ray. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy. Never mind. But he's got the touchline ban for next game, so he won't be in the dugout with Eddie next week. Well... But all down Ipswich, so Brighton away, Mason again. Can we try and win at the Bright down there? We are yet to win there in the Premier League.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Eddie says they're trying to fix us not getting into top 4 pulses. Yeah. I think if we beat Brighton, Chelsea, and Arsenal Champions League, here we come. Get the passport sorted. Absolutely. Totally agree. But let's all just keep picking the points up throughout the remainder of the season now. It's all about getting those points to secure Champions League football for next season. We are capable of doing it. It's all about keep getting those points, which you are really incredibly... have an absolute big chance of doing. So, look forward to the Brighton game now, even though it's going to be toughy. It will be a bit toughy, but we'll wait and see. And yes, it is. It is a 2 p.m. kickoff on Sunday as well, so it will be on TV as well. So, but anyways, that is it for tonight, everyone. We are. Thank you so much to those for coming on. Because you being co-host as well, Mason. Those of you in the chat, thank you so much for your comments on on the game yesterday as well. Well, Mods, we really appreciate what you do as always as well. Thank you so much as well. We'll think what we can do at the beginning of the next week. We'll have a think. If we can look to do something during then, we'll see what we can do. But so far our next show might not be scared. Will be so far it's going to be scheduled for Thursday, and that's the preview to Brighton. But we'll try and look to do something possibly early in the week if we can look to do something as well. So do stay tuned, as always. So again, a real thank you to everyone for tuning in for tonight, as always. By Peter Mason, Coffee and all. Cheers, Coffee. Roll on Friday already.
Oh, yeah, coffee. I fucking hope not. Please.
Goodbye, everyone, and take care. Great show. I was going to try doing like a non-league thingy with John. Let's hear us about his experience.
Coffee. Manchester United are on a non-league club. They're a Premier League club.
Bye, all. Take care, you as well. Yeah. So I'll see what I can do there early next week. So you will be notified as always. Until then, everyone. Remember, guys, if you have enjoyed the show, please do remember to give us the thumbs up. It's really important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the search result. Please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you know you're subscribing and the job goes on the channel week in, week out, please hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help me the channel grow. And please hit the bell notification. It does let you know whenever a live show takes place or a pre-recorded video gets uploaded as well. So please hit the bell to make sure you're up to date with the content that you do and not miss at all. Yes, I did. I did actually. So we might get Mr. Sinclair and talk about his non-league football experience, which I think would be absolutely fantastic to do.
Oh, so Man United, aye.
Cheers, lads. You as well, Borky. Until then, everyone, we'll see you all later. Take care, everyone. Good night, all. How are the lads? We'll see you later, everyone. Good night, everyone, and take care. We'll see you all later. How are the lads? Enjoy the rest of your weekend, all, and we'll see you all again very soon.